guess what? I'm a real human being. What do people in a church who you never see go altar? Say they need help. You know, just been in my church and say, I think we need to register for party. So people come here. Look prayer. What individual who make it seem as if them always have it together? None of us don't have it all together. What we may do is try to make the best of what it is. Find someone who will check upon you and encourage you in areas where you want more self-control. Be careful that you don't join with a person who are so like you and willing to change. You have to know who connect with them. Guys, let me tell you something. You have to know the people who you connect with. It can't be a connect with someone you can't be connected with your family and family. That sense. Connect yourself with a person who will celebrate your success. Person who will genuinely rejoice in your achievements. Person will be your fans, cheering you on. That's why this step is such a difficult step. Because few persons want to be fans, everybody wants to start. That's the problem. What do people won't talk you out of your dreams? Talk you out of your dreams. Sometimes a person shares some stuff with me, say, when I look at it, me and other people, I'm telling them, say, not even something about you, man, work at it. Because that is where their faith is at. Sometimes all I want is somebody to say, yeah, I believe. Yeah, I'm behind you. Yeah, I'm with you. The person don't want to be, but sometimes we have to encourage me. I think I showed you guys in the past, many years ago, after I received Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. The Lord was pumping in my heart to do ministry. I went to a gentleman who I think said, yes, because now there was some people who have a certain esteem. Not true. You don't just take anybody. Enter your plan. There's certain person who you say, listen, man, I'm going to talk to that person. Because what a person will say, carry weight. And I go to the person, and I say, guess what? This is the situation. The person gave me, I said, man, leave that alone. You're a young man. Yeah, the future that when they get poor, they don't say, church, the money nice. We know, Bridget, it's a good thing over something, I mean, something drop inside of the man. But I would not be dancing, I just put an X beside the name. You? I'll put my water and I'll come to you. Okay, let me tell you not trust it. Sometimes person come and share with you before I tell them no, quiz them. Quiz them, ask them some salient questions to see if they actually think through the process that they seek to engage in. Sometimes we connect with persons who the truth is they don't really care about us. They just come to support our liberty as fast. What people who want to come into your space? Sometimes not necessarily you they're interested in. Just want to get into your space to know your liberty. Every church needs a friendship relationship, you know that word, in which people are accountable to each other. Relationship in which people encourage one another in the Lord. Every church needs it. And because of the lack of this, why a lot of believers are losing out. And those who possess these type of traits, they are overwhelmed, they are burdened. But every believer should be a source where another believer can tap into them. Having someone hold you accountable is tough, but it works. It works. Someone challenged me a couple years ago that they want me to be accountable to their journey because they have challenges. And the person started university. After the first year, I was showing the person, I quit and said, no, sir, you're not going to challenge. So what do you mean? He said, maybe you tell me, you're calling me to hold you accountable. And as far as I'm concerned, that is not one of the options. First of all, I'm hearing that my father, you just realize. You just realize that. What's a revelation? And today the person appreciates the fact that I challenged them that they were able to finish university and gainfully employed. Something you need some person who they can be tough at you, but they're caring towards you. Tough at you in the sense of they can't give up now. You've come too far. Be careful of people and pity you. Listen up, I'm going to pity you, we should help you to walk. And sometimes they come, oh, you know, oh, you're scared today. Yeah, right. I mean, come on, come push you, yeah. No, man. After you pity the person, the next step is for the person to walk. For the person to go forward. Guys, it's not easy. For evil things, it knows when you're in that state, I'm telling you, I want to know the right thing. When we're in it, it's a struggle to move past it. You should look for someone you can depend on to follow through on their commitment. Someone who is faithful. You don't want somebody to start with you and then abandon. You want somebody who is willing to journey with you. You don't want somebody who they say, yeah, I'm going to journey with you after I say, yeah, but yeah, come on. You know, can't talk to you. No, you want someone who's willing to journey. Look for someone who will keep your problem confidential. Guys, listen to me. You have people who will volunteer themselves who want to know your business, but they are not counsel and don't have the capacity to deal with everyone and share your business. They don't have the capacity to deal with it. It's not interesting. Go to someone who is known to talk too much. They're not talking about it, I suppose. All right? Give the person permission to check up on you from time to time and ask, how are you doing with your problem? When you know that somebody is going to ask about a problem, you feel like saying, you need to do something. For example, say you're struggling to read the scripture. And you ask this person to challenge you. But the fact that you know the person can ask you, what should you read today? I tell you what the answer from the scripture. I go force you to read. Now there's someone who's going to say, you read today, and that's no. Where you read from? What was it all about? You know, it just comes out of the spirit. Maybe in the entry, you know, those devotions that you said in the morning. Maybe we need to have a little time, we'll just run a little selection briefing. And ask them, you know, Monday it was title, chapter 1. You know, tell me a little overview of what you read about time. Is it interesting? No, true. Am I right? Them tell people, Step 6. Don't give the devil a chance. Ephesians 4 verse 2. Don't give the devil a chance. Remember, all the meetings are told all. This is where the discipline coming on, guys. Avoid the things that tempt you. So if you should not eat chocolate, then don't go to chocolate fountain. Huh? If Dr. Say was cut off for the ice cream, then don't go to them and also for the ice cream section. Reference to the pistachio and the cookie and chips and them some of the nice ones. Coconut, after all. And then they have one, the Jamaican color one, but we don't see sorry like it. I'm going to Jamaica, you know. But like the pistachio, you know, yeah, nice. Yes, my pistachio is nice. Pistachio and cookie and cream and you know. Yes, some lovely flavors. But avoid the things that tempt you. But how can you avoid the things that tempt you? Don't know. Guys, it's important to attract back. The things that cause you to do some stuff. Check the atmosphere. What atmosphere is present when I feel in my weakness? What are the moods that I'm in that cause me to give in to my struggles? Is it when I'm sad? Is it when I'm alone? Is it when I'm depressed? What are those moments? Stay away from situations that weaken your self-control. Stay away from situations that weaken your self-control. If you do not want to be strong, stay away from the. Oh, sorry. If you do not want to be strong, stay away from these. Am I right? Plan in advance to avoid situations that you know are going to cause temptation in your life. This is interesting. No. Don't keep candy in the cupboard if you are trying to diet. Get more interesting. Don't acquire a credit card if you are an impulse spender. Guys, credit card can be the top. I tell you, it can be a mad stuff. Worse when you own it and the daily rates. So now 4-6% per day. Interesting. Get rid of your if you are a teenager, the time to begin thinking about self-control is not when you're in the back seat of a car with someone who turns you off. The Bible says bad company corrupts good character. Avoid people and situations that tempt you. Some place carry a certain aura. Avoid them. Sometimes you may need that you need to change your job because where you're at, there's wrong and harmful situation. Step 7. Let the Spirit of God direct your life. Galatians 5:16. Let the Spirit of God direct your life. Galatians 5:16. Notice it. Depend on Christ's power to help you. There are some situations that need spiritual intervention. Guys, there are some situations that need spiritual intervention. Sometimes there's cases that will come to me, even at work, where I will say to the person, I want to need prayer and fasting. Serious. Even though it's work, you have to be straightforward. This one needs prayer and fasting. After we don't talk, this needs prayer and fasting. based on the nature. Because some things they are like strongholds, And you have to know when it's a struggle. That means let the Spirit direct your life. And you will not satisfy the desire of the human nature. When I say the Spirit direct your life, it don't mean that you won't have the desires. But what the Spirit will do, the Spirit will restrain you where you're weak and deliver you where you are in captive. Very important. Most times, guys, we contribute to our struggles by saying that we're not good enough. The moment you start saying you're not good enough, the enemy like that. Just like I said, no one is perfect. That the devil loves. You know what I mean? We're not good enough in the context of breakthrough. Surrender to the Holy Spirit. He will make your weakness become strength. We still have to believe in ourselves. It's just that you know that where you need to go, you're going to need the Spirit's help. Believe in yourself means you need to have the will to change, the will to go, the will to move forward, the will to overcome, the will to experience true victory. And why we need those Spirit help? Some of the things that we like and are good for us. And there are some things that we don't like, they're good for us. Share with you guys that there was a time in my life, it doesn't matter how small the tomato may be, they said cut it in the food. It couldn't pass my throat. But as a child, you don't want to be around me when you get seasoned rice. Every tomato upon him. I have to go. My mother couldn't stand me. I couldn't sit there in front of my mother after you get seasoned rice. I think you got to seasoned rice again. Young people not losing. You still have plenty? You guys cook egg and rice, same. All right. No, mommy, not have the egg and rice. You got to have the egg and rice, you cook the egg and the rice together, like seasoned rice. You see, yum. Those are the days where we couldn't wait till the phone drop one egg. Egg and rice. No, man. Never catered to you, and that you guys can buy the family. Look at this. There's some stuff that we enjoy. And so I would not have tomato, but when I learned that tomato would prostate, I'll rather eat it. Raw, I'm telling you. There's some stuff that you may not like, but you realize that it's important for your body, especially the stage of your life that you're at. And there's some stuff that it's like hard to separate. You guys know how much they love chocolate till after a while. I'm a silence, never see that. You see what they say. So every now and then with us, I'm gonna go one more. One time I was 4 and 5. Now dear, love chocolate. Then the next thing you know, sinus start. There's some stuff that is dear to you. But then over time you discover that it's not good for you, so you have to make a decision. This is important now. Don't look for God to nullify the appeal of sin. Ask him for the power to overcome its appeal. If you notice, guys, when God put Adam and Eve in the garden, same garden, on the tree of knowledge of good and evil. But God was saying, guess what? Self-control is important. And the only way you now will see God's help, there would have to be a need for you and I to recognize that we need that help. And the good thing about it, brethren, when we call on God for help, he will give us the desire, he will give us the power to overcome. So let me remind us, brethren, as I close. First step, accept the responsibility. Step 2, put your past behind you. Step 3, talk back to your feelings. And step 4, reassure yourself. I believe you can change. Step 5, share with other persons, share each other's burden. Be accountable. Have someone to be accountable to you. All right, step 6, don't give the devil a chance. And step 7, let the Spirit of God direct your life. I believe, brothers and sisters, if you're not purposeful, allow these principles to guide us. I believe that we experience greater success as we contend with our struggles. We will not deceive ourselves. We all have our struggles. But we can agree on that our struggles may not be the same. One thing I've learned was because our struggles are not the same, it means that our weakness is someone else's strength. And when those who are strength in an area help us in our weak areas, we will not be strengthened to help them in their weak areas. But one of the things that the society has done is for us to start to highlight other person's weaknesses to cover up our own. We are quick to highlight, but something about it is that there's a motive as to why we highlight. We highlight other person's weakness to give the impression to others that we have to do. The interesting thing about it is that when we highlight other person's weakness, the probability that they will get help is far greater. But when we present ourselves as if we're out together, we will not get help. But there's no need for help. And nobody will help us. Because guess what? We give the impression that we're out together. I've observed over the years, when I would watch the television and where there a man would commit suicide, I observe a pattern over the years. And maybe because of my training in the council area, it will make me take note of those stuff. Most of the time, when I interview people who are close to those persons, they will say, but we never even see a sign. And this man, get him and talk to me. I remember one clear one on television where when the man who they were interviewing couldn't believe the man, the man is how wicked. Now what he was saying that the man knows the man is in his mind. It was a murder suicide. When the man killed a woman, he ran the rural parish here. And he killed himself after that. And the man was saying that the woman never died. He actually threw her in I think one web. She never died. And they were interviewing a gentleman who was like a neighbor and is a friend to him. And the man said, man, it's a wicked because I saw him this morning and the man talking like everything is all right. And the man after that, hey. And knowing that the man all of this and saying to us, Weakness is not something by a shop. Am I right? Am I right? And truth to be told, all of us have a past that is colored. Am I right? Am I right? It don't make sense to try to give the impression. What do people want to like talk about the past? Some of you might know, maybe I say, you come like a group with past, and past they know so much about the past. Look like some of you were dear, they send them out the information. But what it does, because there was a time in my life, Bridget, I would not share my past. There was a time in my life I would not tell anybody that I was on past. There was a time in my life I would not tell anybody that I'm poor. There was a time in my life I would talk about being short. Get over that. And God is wise. God is wise. You know why God is wise? The people who short get less burn from the sun. Those who are tall get nearer to the sun. More burning. So both what I'm saying, guys, we all have our struggles. What is important is for us to be true to ourselves. Because guess what? I need you. You need me. It's coming together. We give it over. All right, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. But let us ponder on these things, as I said before, with all of our hearers, and we want to be true to ourselves, even as we're going to the new year, that we are able to be balanced and could I invite us to stand?